The future of cryptocurrency depends on many factors, but mainly on whether it can withstand an increasingly hostile opponent, the world's governments. Here, in 3 charts, we chart the dramatic moves governments are making to crack down on crypto. Cryptocurrencies are used for trading and speculation, sure, and we are all familiar with its wild volatility. But in much of the world, especially in low and middle income countries, cryptocurrency is being adopted by ordinary people for transactions and individual savings. An index was recently compiled to measure this ordinary adoption. These are the 20 countries that top the list. Generally speaking, several of the countries have 2 important things in common that are driving their citizens' adoption of cryptocurrency. First, cryptocurrency has become seen by many as a hedge against inflation. Now, look at the inflation rate of these countries in 2020. Most are higher than the worldwide average of 2%, and some are dramatically higher. Look at Nigeria, Ghana, Pakistan, Argentina, and of course, Venezuela. Second, involve remittances. About 1 in 9 people globally are supported by funds sent home by migrant workers. But the transaction cost can be outrageous. The UN estimates that on average, globally, currency conversions and fees amount to 7% of the total amount sent. Cryptocurrency transactions have, on the contrary, very low transaction costs, making it a more attractive means by which to send international transfers. Many of these top 20 countries receive high volumes of remittances. Nearly 10% of Ukraine's and the Philippines' GDP comes from this source, for example. Pakistan, nearly 13%. Governments have not failed to notice the rise of cryptocurrency. While OECD countries, like those in the EU and North America, regulate cryptocurrency, they have, at least not yet, banned them. But the story is entirely different in many low to middle income countries, especially those countries that have high levels of cryptocurrency adoption. An astonishing 51 countries have prohibited banks and their customers from dealing in cryptocurrencies, or they have banned cryptocurrency exchanges. Why? There's a myriad of reasons. Circumvention of capital controls, money laundering, black market purchases, and high energy consumption are some of the major ones. Given these reasons, the list of countries banning cryptocurrency is likely to grow. And China's crackdown in particular represents a huge blow to cryptocurrency's viability. An altogether different question is whether these bans will actually be able to curb the adoption of cryptocurrencies. Recall that Nigerians are among the world's highest users of cryptocurrency. In February 2021, the government banned banks from processing cryptocurrency transactions, yet it doesn't appear to have. But it hasn't slowed down Nigeria's adoption of cryptocurrency one bit. In fact, quite the opposite. How have Nigerians skirted the ban? By moving away from banks and instead trading on 2 P2P platforms that match crypto sellers with buyers. Since the ban, the volume of transactions and the number of users has increased significantly on 2 of the most popular platforms in Nigeria, Local Bitcoins and Paxful. If the government's serious, it will have to go beyond the banks and ban the platforms too. In these 3 charts, we have described the main threat cryptocurrency faces in the near future: governance. First, we saw that the people who actually use cryptocurrency for transactions and savings are largely from low to middle income countries. Second, it is precisely these countries that are cracking down so hard on cryptocurrencies. They clearly see crypto as a threat. And third, we questioned how effective these crackdowns will be. In the case of Nigeria, not very. Nevertheless, cryptocurrency's future does hang in the balance, and they may only be as successful as governments allow it to be. Thanks for watching. Please let us know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe.